Okay, I did some investigation. Um, yes, these are authentically made by Mitchell and Ness, but Mitchell and Ness, again, these are old jerseys, American-made jerseys. Um, this was not accurate at all. These jerseys didn't even come with names on them. This particular year didn't have not names on them. I'd have been just fine with no name on them. I would have bought them anyway, but I guess Mitchell and Ness put the name on the back of the jerseys, I guess for the value of people wanting the name on the back of the jersey. A lot of jersey collectors are not into the accuracy of the jersey as far as the material, the naming, the sizing, and nothing like that. Only people who are into things like that are maybe like people like yourself and me who's watching this video. Now, there's a lot of interesting things about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar or Lou Alcindor, and I'm going to bring out those points right here, right now. First things first is, why did he change his name? Well, according to the sources that I know about Mr. Lou Alcindor or Mr. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, is he converted over to Islam while he was in college, and with his money, I'm just speculating, not for sure, I'm quite sure he probably found out that his last name was a slave master's last name, Alcindor, which he said was a Frenchman who brought his family over from Africa to this country as slaves. So, so he wanted to change his name to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. In essence, it means a mighty man serving a mighty God is what the name means. Why was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar traded? That's a good question. Why would you trade a player of his caliber? I mean, two MVPs with the team, NBA championship with the team. I mean, leading scoring and third and rebounding. I mean, this dude was doing his thing. Why would you trade that player? Simple. He didn't want to be there. So he said that the Midwest didn't fit him culturally. So he wanted to either go to the Knicks or to the Lakers. Or in Washington also threw a bid at him, but he didn't want to go to Washington because his house was bombed in Washington. New York didn't have enough money or have enough assets to get him, so Los Angeles got him. So that's why he was traded. He was traded because he didn't want to be with Milwaukee. Now, how do I feel about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? I remember watching Kareem, with Los Angeles, and he was a good player too. But see, when I watched him, he was in the sunset years of his career. So him being in the sunset years of his career, I just known him for that unstoppable skyhook, completely unstoppable skyhook. I do remember that old bogus foul that they called against Bill Laimbeer against him. Even he couldn't believe it. It was like, come on now. What I know of him is he's a great political activist. He was definitely a righteous man, definitely a man of integrity, definitely an example of what an NBA player should be. So yes, I'm quite fond with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I don't think he's spoken of as much as the Shaquille O'Neals or the Will Chamberlains. And the same thing with Tim Duncan is because of his humility, because he's a humble player. He's not rah-rah, he's not loud, he's not that big trash talker and joking with people. He was a serious person. He was articulate. So, very honorable man. Very honorable man. So, and it's kind of sad that this modern day and time, that those things are taken, you know, they're taken for granted. No one cares about them. So I just want to do this video giving homage to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Straight up, if not the greatest player that ever played the game of professional basketball, he's up there. He's got to be top 3. You got Jordan and him. But what can I say? Him and Jordan, they're top 2, I could say, players that have played a game between him and Michael Jordan. You know, what can you say? So I'm gonna go ahead in this video. I believe 2 of his Lakers. I got 2 of his Lakers joint, and I got 2 of his Milwaukee joint. He only played for 2 teams, and that's amazing. Out of 20 years of playing, he only missed 1 All-Star game, and that's 1978. He broke his hand by hitting. I think his name was. I forget his name. He played for Milwaukee. He fouled him hard, and Kareem clocked him and broke his hand. And that was the only year he did not make the All-Star game in 1978. Other than that, he was a 19-time All-Star. 19-time All-Star. Won 5 titles. 6 MVPs. Dude was a beast. All right. Peace and shalom.